name, which I happen to personally love, or Veni, Vidi, Vodka, if you want to be really formal. The captain is James. Can we get a wave from the players of Veni, Vidi, Vodka so everybody can see them? Nice wave. Very good. And we've explained the new rules, this year's new rules to them, so we should be fine. And we have Team Michigan, who are
I
veterans.
kind of missed all the rules, by the way. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay. We'll go through them again. But
You don't
let's
have to. I'll just have Chris run by me.
no. It's easier if we do it here. Let's have a wave from Dom and Team Michigan. Very good. For both teams, the thing we would ask for you to do is when I call on you, which I will do because we'll be going through these, please unmute and answer quickly. Okay. The thing the players can do to kill the momentum is to fumble or forget to mute or whatever. Please be, have the energy coming up out of your chair, be ready to pounce, because you can buzz in at any time. Unlike Jeopardy, you don't have to wait for Alex to overpronounce the French and get to the end of the clue. As soon as you think you know the answer, you may buzz in. So we need your energy to be coming out of you into that buzzer and into that microphone so that you unmute and you give us an answer. Okay. The new rules basically are there's no consulting among the teams except in two instances. At the beginning of a category, I will announce, as I already did for those of you who are here, that music is the first category. You may consult among yourselves if one of you wants to step up and say, oh, that's a strong category for me. I will lay off till later in the category because you are only allowed to buzz in twice per 5-question category. So in music, your maximum number of buzzes will be 2. If music is a strong category for you, or football, if that's coming up, which it's not, but if it were, you might want to hold, you get what I'm saying? You might want to lay off, if that's a strength of yours, so that you can buzz in on the higher point clues.
Bob, can I just clarify?
Sure.
It's 2 buzzes per player, not per team, just in case there was any confusion.
Yeah. When I said you, I'm sorry if the antecedent was unclear. 2, each player may only buzz in twice per category. Got that? Okay. Other than that, we'll work it out as we go along. The other consultation opportunity is in steals. If a team is wrong, the other team may consult for 10 seconds, and then either Captain James or Captain Dom, whoever it happens to be, will unmute and answer. Or you can pass whenever you like. Okay? So we will try to cope with the tech things. We ask for your cooperation to smile, have fun, keep the energy going, and unmute and answer just as soon as you can when I recognize you. So welcome to everybody to the TPT. Glitches aside, we've been having a good time. I think if you talk to anybody who's been through some matches, they've had a real good time. Rochelle is our official scorekeeper, and she will be our default question answerer. And Dan is the master of all things technical to help us if we get a glitch. Okay? Fingers crossed for our first category, which is music. Okay, for 1 point. Hands on your buzzers, everybody, for 1 point. And good luck. This man's aria, Ombra Mai Fu, from Xerxes, is not as famous as his Hallelujah chorus. This man's aria, Ombra Mai Fu, James. Unmute and answer, please.
Leonard Cohen.
Sorry, that's incorrect. We'll subtract the point, and Dom and your team may consult. This man's aria, Ombra Mai Fu, from Xerxes, is not as famous as his Hallelujah chorus. Dom and his team are consulting, and Dom has 10 seconds to answer or pass.
We're going to say Handel.
Handel is right. Georg Francis Handel, the Handel Hallelujah chorus. And the buzzer is now cleared. First blood to Team Michigan. Don't be worried, folks. There's plenty of time to come back. There's plenty of points on the board. Music for 2. Liszt, Borodin, and Rimsky-Korsakov all wrote variations of this simple waltz. Liszt, Borodin, and Rimsky-Korsakov all wrote variations on this simple waltz. 5 seconds. Time. That waltz is Chopsticks. Chopsticks. Okay. I think the clue writer could have given you a little help. I'm not allowed to do so, but I think they could have put in something like piano exercise or something. Here we go, music for 3. Born in Verona in 1743, composer Giuseppe Gazzaniga wrote many opera buffas, known by this two-word term in English. Born in Verona in 1743, composer Giuseppe Gazzaniga wrote many opera buffas, known by this two-word term in English. Time. In English, opera buffa is comic opera. Comic opera is what we were looking for. They get easier, folks. And you know, with no consulting, we knew the scores were going to be a little lower than past years. I think it's Chopsticks. Yeah, try Chopsticks. You know, we don't have that now, so we knew the scores would be a little lower. But hang in there. We got some easier ones. Got a good one coming up. Here we go for 4 in music. This term for a concert given by an individual musical performer sounds like reading something from memory. Ben.
Recital.
Recital is right for 4 points. Okay, way to go. Finally, for music, 5 points. This composer's enigma variations contain cryptic references to his friends that he never revealed. This composer's enigma variations contain cryptic references to his friends that he never revealed. 5 seconds. Not to worry, folks, it was a triple stumper on the show, too. None of the actual Jeopardy contestants knew the composer of Pomp and Circumstance, Sir Edward Elgar. Sir Edward Elgar wrote the Enigma variations. Okay. I sense we'll be on firmer ground, all of us, with college basketball coaches. College basketball coaches. I'll give you the coach and the years of coaching. You ID the school for me, okay? Here we go for 2 points. John Wooden, 1949, 1975. John Wooden, 1949, 1975. Time. Huh. Well, it was a triple stumper on the show.
UCLA.
Yes, thank you, Rochelle. Great coach of UCLA. I'm sorry, Rochelle. Did you know any of those music ones?
No.
I didn't either.
I take myself, if I take myself off mic, I put myself on mic, that means I know. Otherwise, I don't.
Okay, very good. I just don't want to rush through. I want to give you a chance to show off. Okay, here we go. College basketball coaches for 2 points. Bobby Knight, 1972 to 2000. James.
Indiana.
There's first blood. Correct. That's first blood for Veni, Vidi, Vodka. 2 points. College basketball coaches for 3 points. Dean Smith, 1962 to 1997. James.
UNC, North Carolina.
Right, the old basketball powerhouse. That's correct. And I always look for one opportunity to do this, James, in the first round. Now, James is locked out of this category. He can come back for the next one, but he should take his finger off the buzzer because you don't want to lose the points. Okay. I try to throw in 1 or 2 reminders in the first round so that everybody knows. It's embarrassing when people get dinged for it. Okay. College basketball coaches for 4. Jim Boeheim, 1976 to present. Ben.
Syracuse.
That is right. Syracuse. That's a long tenure. He's been at Syracuse longer than I've been at Kaplan, and that's long. Okay, finally, a year longer. Here we go for 5 points. Fog Allen, 1920 to 1956. Ben.
Kansas.
Kansas is right, and that was a triple stumper on the show, Ben, so you should be doubly proud. That's 5 points for Team Michigan.
Hey, Bob. Quickly, I think James got the 2-point and the 3-point questions right in this category. The 1 point went unanswered, so they should have 5 points, right?
Correct.
No, they were at -1
Oh, okay. I
to
apologize.
start.
Yeah, you're right.
No, you're right. Thank you, Tom.
Yes, that was not a "go away, kid, you bother me" moment. That was a genuine, a genuine question. We always want to be careful. Yeah, that is correct.
That was my fault, though. I initially only gave them 1 point, so that's what caused the confusion.
Well, very good. See, we get these little glitches out, and we're good. And this is the round where nothing really counts because there's not enough points to make a big difference. So we can feel our way through here. Our next one, this is one I think a lot of Kaplanites are familiar with. The great and powerful was. The great and powerful was. So, of course, these are 5 questions about Steve Wozniak. Okay. Everybody can buzz now. Remember, it's only 2 per person per category. For 1 point. In 1976, Steve Wozniak co-founded this company in his partner's garage. Dom?
Microsoft.
Incorrect. We subtract a point. Here you go, James. You and your team can consult. You have 10 seconds. In 1976, Steve Wozniak co-founded this company in his partner's garage. It went public in 1980. Veni, Vidi, Vodka has 10 seconds to consult with each other, and then Captain James.
Do I have to buzz in, or I can just say it?
Just say
Okay,
it.
Apple. Apple.
Apple is right. Apple is right. 1 point. Okay. For 2 points in the great and powerful Woz. Woz was born in 1950, the son of an electrical engineer at this company that merged with Martin Marietta in 1995. Woz was born in 1950, the son of an electrical engineer at this company that merged with Martin Marietta in 1995. 5 seconds. The Phantom.
Lockheed.
Lockheed is right. Very, very good. That's 2 points for Veni, Vidi, Vodka. Well done. For 3 points in the great and powerful Woz. A 1981 plane crash left Steve with this from the Greek for "to remember," and he had to take a sabbatical. Emir.
Amnesia.
Amnesia is right. Another 3 points for Veni, Vidi, Vodka, clawing its way back. Well done, sir. For 4 points in Wozniak. CL9, a Wozniak home electronics venture, gave us the programmable universal this, but you'd never hit mute on me. Ben?
Remote control.
Remote is correct. That's 4 points to Michigan. Going back and forth. This is the kind of match we like. Here we go with 5 points for the great and powerful Woz. All teams ready. Woz was the creator of this 80s event that brought music fans out to see an all-star lineup. Woz was the creator of this 80s event that brought music fans out to see an all-star lineup. 5 seconds. Ethan?
Farm Aid.
Farm Aid is incorrect. We subtract 5 points. James, good opportunity for you. If you want to consult with your team, you have 3 seconds to answer or
I want to say Lollapalooza.
subtract 5 there too. No harm, no foul. Both teams. No, it is the U.S. Festival. We started the U.S. Festival. Please mute. Thank you.
Wait, did we go back 5 for missing a steal?
Yes. When you answer and are wrong.
Oh. I did not know that first. Okay, good to know. Thank you.
All wrong answers are penalized. But again, no harm, no foul, because both teams were wrong. Okay, here we go, teams. It is, by the way, I like to update the score after every 3 categories. Team Michigan 12, Veni, Vidi, Vodka 5, which is, tantamount to a tie because there's hardly any points in this first round. Doing very well, teams. Here we go for, is there a doctor in the book? Is there a doctor in the book? Yes, it's a literature category. Here we go for 1 point. Is there a doctor in the book? No consulting, please. Dr. Jeremy Stone tries to contain an out-of-this-world biological agent in this Michael Crichton novel? Dr. Jeremy Phantom.
The Andromeda Strain.
That is right, and good for you for knowing that. It was a triple stumper on the show. It was a long time ago, so well done, sir. The Andromeda Strain, and by the way, I reread it. It's still a great book. The Andromeda Strain. For 2 points, is there a doctor in the book? You would not be wanted to, you would not want to be operated on by Dr. Gonzo in Hunter S. Thompson's Fear and Loathing Here. Ethan.
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas is right. 2 points for Team Michigan, 14-6. Okay, muting again for 3 points. Is there a doctor in the book? The Island of This Doctor by H.G. Wells. Emir? Unmute and respond, please.
Dr. Zhivago.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I have to subtract 3. Here we go, Michigan. The Island of This Doctor by H.G. Wells concerns a man trying to turn animals into men.
That would be Dr. Moreau.
It would be Dr. Moreau. That's a switch of few points, but no harm done. You could get it back. That movie, by the way, with Brando and what's his face, is just a horror in more ways than one. Okay, here we go for. Huh?
Did we get our points for that?
Yes, you did. Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry.
Here we go. Is there a doctor in the book for 4 points? Mute, please. Everybody mute. Check your mute, please. I cannot continue till everybody's muted. Okay, we're good. Here we go for 4 points. Dr. Constantine is the coroner on the train who helps Poirot gather evidence in this novel. Ben.
Murder on the Orient Express.
Is right for 4 points. He is the doctor on that train. Finally, is there a doctor in the book for 5 points? All is for the best in this best of all possible worlds, claims Dr. Pangloss in this French novel. Ben.
Candide.
Candide is right, and that's 5 more points for Team Michigan. We go back to 1 point for even money. Even money. Alexander Hamilton for 1 point. Alexander Hamilton can be found gazing out from the front of this bill. Ethan.
The 10.
10 is right. Alexander Hamilton. For 2 points. Even money for 2 points. Big Bill McKinley was on this big bill last issued in 1945. It's worth 5 Franklins. Big Bill McKinley. Dom?
500.
Right, the $500 bill. I never knew there was one, but that's 5 Franklins. You are correct. 2 more points for Team Michigan. Hands on your buzzers, teams. Even money for 3 points. Walking Liberty. Walking Liberty preceded Old Ben on the obverse of these U.S. coins. Walking Liberty preceded Old Ben on the obverse of these U.S. coins. Time. Old Ben was followed by Walking Liberty on the 50-cent piece. The 50-cent piece. Now we have Patrick popping in. See a player? Oh, what's up? We seem to have an extra player, and there he goes. Okay, here we go. All sorts of fun at TPT. Here we go for 4 points, teams. Even money. Thomas Jefferson fans know that these were first issued in 1862 and last in 2003. Phantom?
$2 bill.
That's right, the $2 bill for 4 points. Even money for 5. Here we go, teams. When this coin was redesigned in 1946, anti-communists alleged engraver John Sinnock's initials stood for Joseph Stalin. When this coin was redesigned in 1946, anti-communists alleged, Ben?
The dime.
More specific?
The FDR dime.
That's right. That's what we need. The Roosevelt dime. Well done. That was a triple stumper on the show. So good job, Ben. Both teams coming up with triple stumpers. We love that because we all know that Kaplan people are smarter than anybody. Okay. Our final category in the first round is verbs, or if you're from Brooklyn, vibes. Verbs is the category for 1 point. Good luck, teams. I'll describe the verb. You tell me. To put on the character and appearance of someone else, like a police officer, in which case it's a crime. To put on, Emir?
Impersonate.
Impersonate is the verb for 1 point for Vodka. Well done. Verbs for 2. 3-letter animal verb, meaning take more than your share of. 3-letter animal verb. James?
Hog.
Hog is right for 2 points, and we no longer have buzzer hogs because of the 2-buzz rule. For 3 points in verbs. To express one's own opinions as if in a newspaper you ran. To express one's own opinions as if in a newspaper you ran. Ben?
Editorialize.
That's it. If you ran a newspaper, you'd be the editor. Editorialize is correct for 3 points. I like these teams. Here we go for 4 points. Verb commonly used with a letter, a lecture, and a baby. Verb commonly used with Dom?
Deliver.
Very good. Deliver a baby. I had trouble with that one, but you didn't. 4 more points for Team Michigan. And finally, for 5 points in verbs. From the German for punish, it's to fire on ground troops from a plane. From the German for punish. James?
I'm not sure about this, but ambush.
No, that's incorrect. Sorry, I have to subtract 5. I'll repeat it for Dom and Team Michigan. From the German for punish, it's to fire on ground troops from a plane.
We're going to say strafe.
Strafe is right. Strafen. 5 points. So we've got, at the end of the first round, Team Michigan 46, Veni, Vidi, Vodka 5. One piece of good news. There's lots of points in the second round. Nothing is ever determined by the first round. And second, we've got the hang of the game. That's really good. Also, of course, we have 1 even and 1 odd score, so we're not going to have a tie. We like that too. James, that was bold, and we encourage all players to be bold because holding back on the buzzer, it's far better. I think most would agree in the cabal to take a chance and try and get the points. Okay, the score is Team Michigan 46, Veni, Vidi, Vodka 5. Our first category, I have to go for, is going to be museums. Okay, hang on. Our first category is going to be museums. Just 1 moment, please. Still checking. Here we go. With.
Oh, really?
Oh no, hang on. That is my mistake. That is my mistake. Okay. The category is sitcoms by episode. Sitcoms by episode. I will give you the episode. You give me the sitcom. Okay, for 2 points. Everybody muted. Somebody's not muted. Okay, we're good. Good luck, teams. Big energy, big smiles. Sitcoms by episode for 2. Dunder Mifflin Infinity. Ethan.
The Office.
Correct for 2. Sitcoms by episode for 4 points. The Passion of the Christine. The Passion of the Christine. James.
This is a sitcom, but I wanted to say Bering Seagold, but it's like Christine Rose, but no, I'm wrong. Never mind.
Okay, so I have to take away 4 points. Team Michigan, you have a shot. The Passion of the Christine.
I'll give it a whirl. Is it The New Adventures of Old Christine?
It is. That was a while back, but you are correct. The New Adventures of Old Christine. Sitcoms by episode for 6 points. Everybody hates the 9th grade dance. Everybody hates the 9th grade dance. Ethan.
Everybody Hates Chris?
That is right. Everybody hates Chris. Loves Raymond was the wrong answer on the show. Here we go for 8 points in sitcoms by episode. Alan Harper, Frontier Chiropractor. Alan Harper. Ben.
2.5 Men.
That is right. 2.5 Men for 8 points. And finally, for 10 points, sitcoms by episode. My Hypocritical Oath. Ben?
The buzzer wasn't reset.
Oh, sorry.
The buzzer didn't reset. I'm sorry.
All right, then we're going to throw that one out, and I'll give you an alternative. We'll give you a surprise substitution in the substitution category. Okay. The category is, oh, this is a good one. Doctor Who. And since it's a one-off, I will tell you we're not talking about the TV show. This is about doctors. Doctor Who. Tell me for 10 points, the Doctor Who ran Harvard's medical school and fathered a Supreme Court justice. Tell me the Doctor Who ran Harvard's medical school and fathered a Supreme Court justice. Ben?
Oliver Wendell Holmes Sr.
That is right. Oliver Wendell Holmes is the doctor. That's 10 points. Okay. Our next category is rhyming folks. Rhyming folks. Okay. You'll get the hang of it, I'm sure, with the first one. On the Other Hand is the autobiography of this King Kong actress. On the Other Hand is the autobiography. Dom?
Fay Ray?
Fay Ray is the rhyming folk. That's right. Fay.
Oh, I get it.
No. For 4 points. There were holy cows in the high mass and a banner reading Heaveneth Inning Stretch at his Chicago funeral in 1998. Ethan?
Harry Carey.
Harry Carey is right. Holy cow! You got 4 points. Rhyming folks for 6. He took some severe punishment south of the border in the title role of Nacho Libre. He took some severe, James.
Black.
Say again?
Jack Black.
Jack Black is right for 6 points. Well done. For 8 points, rhyming folks. On Saturday Night Live, she played Judge Judy and also Melissa Rivers. Dom.
Sherry O'Terry?
Very good. That was a triple stumper on the show. So well done. And Dom, I think that was your second one in this category, so you'll lay out. I'd like to give happy reminders. Here we go. Rhyming folks for 10 points. Listen closely. This psychedelic suit was worn by, a psychedelic suit was worn by this Woodstock MC who told the crowd, what we have in mind is breakfast in bed for 400,000. Ben?
Wavy Gravy.
Yeah, Wavy Gravy is right. And Team Michigan hits 3 digits with 100. 100-7. Veni, Vidi, Vodka. Let's step it up and buzz in as we go to tabloid headlines across history. Tabloid headlines across history. Lots of points left. For 2 points. March 1942. He says, I shall return. April 1951. James?
MacArthur. Douglas
MacArthur.
MacArthur.
Douglas MacArthur. The second headline in 51 was Harry orders Big Mac to go, which I thought was very amusing. Okay, 2 points for Veni Vidi Vodka from James. Here we go. Tabloid headlines across history for 4 points. 1916. Pershing comes to shove in Mexican pursuit of this rebel. 1923. The town is down. 1916. Pershing comes. Phantom?
Pancho Villa.
That is right. Pancho Villa. We take the town was his expression. 4 points for Veni Vidi Vodka. Well done. Tabloid headlines for 6. 1966. French kiss-off. He kicks NATO headquarters out of France. 1966. Ben.
De Gaulle.
Charles de Gaulle, as Alex would overpronounce it. Correct. 6 points. Here we go with tabloid headlines for 8. October 21st, 1520. Straight to the Pacific. He finds passage, hopes one day for portable GPS machine to be named for him. James.
Sorry, Magellan. Ferdinand Magellan.
Magellan is correct. Straight to the Pacific. Nicely done. 8 points. Finally, 10 points. And James is out of this one because he buzzed in twice. Tabloid headlines. Around 342 BC, Aristotle tutors Tot. 323 BC, Dom?
Alexander the Great.
That is the name, Alexander the Great, for 10 points. At the end of the second round, Veni Vidi Vodka got some points on the board. Well done with 21. Team Michigan still hot with 116. The next one you really have to listen to closely, teams. Governmental stupid answers. If you've seen Jeopardy, you know what that means. If you haven't, I hope you'll get some enjoyment from these. Governmental stupid answers. For 2 points. Yvette Sanchez Fuentes was the head of this program that got its start in 1965 to help kids out of poverty. Yvette Sanchez Fuentes was the head of this program that got its start. Dom?
Head Start.
Head Start. And that's the stupid answer. 2 points for Team Michigan. For 4 points. It's the term for a period of service, like a senator's 6 years. It's the term for a period of service, like a senator's 6 years. Phantom.
A service term.
Can't accept. Team Michigan, it's the term for a period of service, like a senator's 6 years.
Term.
Term is the answer. Sorry. Service term is not an expression, but it's his term. It's going to be something in the clue. Here we go for 6 points. Kalpen Mahdi, who worked for the Obama administration doing outreach to Asian Americans, is better known to moviegoers as this. Kalpen Mahdi, who worked for the Obama administration doing outreach to Asian Americans. Ethan?
Cal Penn.
Cal Penn, that's right. Kalpen Mahdi is his name, and Cal Penn is who he's better known as. Well done. For 8 points in governmental stupid answers. The Ohio House of Representatives makes state law in this building. The Ohio House of Representatives makes state law. Ben?
State House.
State House is right for 8 points. And finally, for 10 points in governmental stupid answers. In this post, James Clapper served under Secretary of Defense Gates, who turned to him for intelligence. In this post, Ethan?
Undersecretary of Defense.
That's right, for intelligence, in fact. So that's right, 10 points for Team Michigan. All right, we had enough of that category. Now we go to I'm Australian. I'm Australian for 2 points. In the 1910s, Alexander McRae responded to the growing beach culture by creating this swim brand. In the 1910s, Alexander McRae responded to the growing beach culture by creating this swim brand. The 1910s, you don't think of it, it's going back that far. Speedo. Speedo is what we were looking for. For 4 points. An ardent spokesman for small countries, Herbert Veer Evett, helped with the charter for this organization. An ardent spokesman for small countries, Herbert Veer Evett, helped write the charter for this organization. 5 seconds. Time. The organization that looks out for small countries is the United Nations. The United Nations. I'm Australian for 6. During World War II, Nobel Prize winner John Cornforth worked on the structure of this antibiotic. During World War II, Nobel Prize winner James.
Penicillin?
Penicillin is right for 6. I'm allergic to it, by the way. That's relevant to absolutely nothing. But you were not allergic to those 6 points. Here we go for 8 points. And I'm Australian. Colleen McCullough wrote this 1977 novel about generations of sheep ranchers. Colleen McCullough, Ben.
The Thornbirds.
Thornbirds is correct for 8 points. Very popular miniseries thereafter. Finally, for 10 points, and I'm Australian, Graham Clark invented this type of surgically implanted multi-channel hearing aid. Graham Clark invented this type of surgically implanted multi-channel hearing aid. Time. It's known as a cochlear implant. The cochlear implant. Okay, our final category is, appropriately enough, following I'm Australian, mate. But mate is in quotes. So that means, as Jeopardy watchers know, mate will be in every response. Mate. Here we go for 2 points. Good luck, teams. To burn to ashes. To burn to ashes. Phantom.
Cremate.
Correct for 2 points. Cremate. Mate for 4. A deadlock in which no action can be taken. Ethan.
Stalemate.
Yep. Stalemate is right for 4. Mate for 6. An archbishop ranking first in a province or country. An archbishop, Dom.
Primate.
Primate is right for 6 points. Mate for 8. To become accustomed to a new environment. To Ethan.
Acclimate.
Acclimate is right. And finally, for 10 points, this word is from the Latin for the punishment of every 10th man chosen by lot. Emir.
Decimate.
Decimate is right. Decimate mucho. And Veni, Vidi, Vodka struggled there, but it was their first match, and they did awfully well, I think. They have 35, but Team Michigan, nice blowout, you guys. 172. That could be a high for the tournament so far. It is a double elimination, so Veni, Vidi, Vodka will have a chance to vend its way back and put some more on the board. So thank you, everybody. We have another team knocking at the door. Final score, Team Michigan 172, Veni, Vidi, Vodka 35. Thank you, Rochelle. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, players especially. You rose to the occasion.